Hey, I just watched your video right now, and my name is Armand Flores. I've been studying philosophy, theology, and religion since I was about 8 or 9 years old. Um, I apologize, my wording isn't correct right now, but I also as well respect your views and opinions. The reason I wanted to post a video to you is is because I watched your video and I don't think the video you were responding to, Scott's video, I don't think he necessarily was arguing or trying to specifically say that God didn't exist. I mean, yes, he's an atheist, but he was making a lot of other points, which you did touch on. Um, I was raised Catholic. I've been Catholic since I was raised Catholic since I was about 8 years old, um, and converted into different denominations of the Christian faith. Um, but, I honestly find that when I started studying theology and how the Bible was written, um, I found a lot of different. I mean, everyone we do have free will and we're able to believe our own way, but I found a lot of, for my own self, with the own knowledge the things that I found out didn't really correspond together with all the different religions I was studying within Christianity. And I honestly, my own belief, I have an issue when you say, well, not an issue, I'm sorry. I find that many Christians have misunderstood knowledge of the Bible. They say that Jesus was the Son of God, which, and Christians have turned me away because of this, because I've said things like this. But if you read the Bible and translate the language, when it was converted from, I believe, Hebrew or Aramaic into English, and, well, from Greek, when it was translated from Greek into English, the meanings, that's not what it meant. And Jesus himself never said, I am the Son of God. He said, I am that I say. If you say that I am, that is who I am. And he also said that he didn't say he was a son of God. He said, God is my Father. So I believe, in my own personal belief, that we are all sons and daughters of God. And I have an issue with, not an issue, I'm sorry, I'll correct myself. Not an issue, but I get really angry. It kind of bothers me that a lot of Christians have this subservient, they put themselves below God. And I get frustrated with that because I believe that Jesus was here to show us that we can all be as God. We're supposed to be like God. And yes, love him with all our hearts, but not be lowly. And, I don't understand that whole concept, that we are below. If you want to be below, that's fine. I mean, I myself choose not to be. I choose to try to achieve a godly level. I know God is my Father, but and then I find a lot of Christians spend a lot of time worshiping Jesus Christ. I don't believe Jesus Christ wanted to be worshipped. He wanted us to worship the Father. I just don't get it. That I really don't understand. I go to functions at Christmas time and they say, they speak Merry Christmas, Jesus. And they don't say one reference about our Father Elohim, which doesn't make any sense. And if you're not familiar with Elohim, that is the Jewish translation or Hebrew translation of Jehovah, which is in our Hebrew Bible, is the name for our Father, obviously. But Jehovah is actually a watered down translation of Elohim. So, I just don't get it. I mean, I don't understand that type of perspective. And so many Christians hold on to that and judge, which I don't think Jesus did that. I believe that Jesus loved people and wasn't judgmental. And my other, these probably are very far out concepts, but if you really think about it, it kind of makes sense. I believe that this place that we're at is hell. And I don't think our main objective is to get to heaven. I believe that, if you look in the Bible, it says I believe that it says heaven is from the right hand of or heaven is within. So I don't understand that whole philosophy of hell. And quite personally, I don't believe in a devil. And when you really research, when you study theology and the Bible, you start learning that during the Renaissance period, King James and all these people focused on this mythological being that man created. I believe God created man, but I think man created the devil, and I think it's totally blasphemous to even put any belief in in that power. I'm sure it exists to some degree, but I don't want to have knowledge of it or focus on it or judge, because that itself takes away from who I am and what our main purpose is in my life anyway, is to love people regardless of judgment and to be close to God. So, I mean, these are some far out perspectives and theories, but you know what? Like, it is a different perspective, but I would hope that you would think about it and kind of look into it. I liked your video. I thought it was really good. I thought it was a very good video. But it went so much into the scripture and also the Old Testament to me, although I do still honor the old law of the Jewish Hebrew Bible. I study the Torah, the Mishnah, the Zohar, the Kabbalah, but I really focus on the New Testament. Jesus really came here to fulfill the New Testament. To fulfill the old laws. And the old laws are dead, completely dead without Jesus Christ. And worship the Father. It's simple. He's our Father. Love Jesus, but in this, you speak of the Trinity. I myself use the Trinity, but I don't those things they didn't even exist when Jesus was around. Jesus did not do the Trinity. So, we've made up a lot of false doctrine, not false doctrine, I'm sorry, but a lot of our own ways throughout the years when Christianity was invented. And we've also killed many people in the name of Christianity, which I don't understand. But I myself am a Christian, although many Christians will turn me away because of my beliefs. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Elohim. But I don't believe the way most Christians do. And I hope you at least would maybe listen to some of the things I'm saying and hopefully, just think about them. Because I'm not disagreeing we believe in the same God. I just don't believe in it the way you do. Or most Christians do, for that matter. I'm more inclusive. I like to, not that you're not, because I think you are also very inclusive. You seem very kind, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna stop now because I'm rambling at this point. But I enjoyed watching your video, and hopefully you can comment back to me. I would. It'd be nice to see your video. All right, or get a comment back from you. And or an opinion, like I said, a lot of my theories, I'm not saying I'm right. And that's one thing I did not like about your video, though, is you kept using the words right and wrong a lot. And that poses a lot of judgment. That is something I didn't like about your video. You kept saying what you're right about, what you're wrong about. I watched Scott's video, and I don't think he was saying, I'm right, you're wrong. He was just making an opinion, and or giving his viewpoint. So, but that always pisses people off, which I'm sure mine will piss people off too. But hopefully I'll get a comment back from you. I've been studying theology since I was 8 years old. I'm Catholic. But as I said, most people don't like what I have to say about religion. Religion is man-made. God is not man-made. I think we all have to remember that. It took me a long time to learn that. And I was opposed to a lot of different religions for the longest time. But I do know that our Father loves everyone and uses people indiscriminately. And